Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I am so happy and so very grateful to have you here. Thank you to my new subscribers. For those of you just joining, my name is Marcy, and what I do is I channel information from spirit before I start to record. And then I listen to music and I get more information from my guides through the music. And then sometimes they lead me to tarot. I started this channel initially to help people along with their journey by kind of watching my journey. And this really is all part of the journey, doing this type of work. This is my way of communicating with spirit. And we all have the ability to communicate with spirit. I have been saying for quite some time now that your guides really want to connect with you. Again, your guide, source, however you look at that. We all have that ability. We are born with it. It's just a matter of paying attention and understanding what signs are. Signs can come in so many different ways. They can come in like, well, like I'm going to be doing in a minute, is the music, going through music, saying information without saying information. They're giving you this information for this song. When you hear this song, something inside you clicks. When you're listening to the radio, something inside you will kind of click and say, this must be a sign because so and so and I used to listen to this all the time. Or maybe your mind won't even go that way. Maybe your mind will go to certain lyrics that you pull from the song. It's just about paying attention and recognizing. So they just wanted me to tell you that. Let's see what they said during my channeling. Before I write down anything from my guides or whatnot, I do like this little breathing thing, this breathing. I'm sorry they're distracting me here. They want me to get going, I guess. But I have to say, what I do when I start up is I say like a little prayer mentally. I go through all these different steps. And then I say a prayer mentally. And the prayer starts with, I am here on earth to be of help. And that's how they started today's collective. I am here on earth to be of help. Now is the time for the helpers. Now is the time to be here for the collective. Not just your fellow man, but for the animals, for the earth, for yourself. Be loving in all that you do, and all will be well. So that's what they wanted to say with everything that's going on. That should be our focus. Because what is going to come from all of this crazy is an understanding of what we really want our world to be like. And that's what we're going to move towards. Be excited. Be excited. This is all it's. Remember, I told you last time they showed me the snowball going up the hill? I'm getting that again. It's collecting. It's like they're almost at the top and ready to push that snowball off. So, all right, let's get to the music. This song is called Peace of Mind, and it's by a group called Boston. If you don't know who Boston is, check them out. They were absolutely incredible. They were really, really something. And Brad Delp, who is the front man, he has the highest range of anyone. Everybody used to think it was Freddie Mercury, who you guys all know how much I love Freddie Mercury. They're bringing that in. What does that mean? They're bringing that in? The love from the collective. Peace of mind. Peace of mind. The song is called Peace of Mind. And we have Lonely People playing by America. Don't give up till you drink from the silver cup. And that's what's happening. That's a phrase in the song. That's what's happening. We're at the point where things are about to really, really shift. And I'm going to tell you, I am a person who has always come so close to things and then I quit. And that's not easy for me to admit, but that's the truth on a lot of things. I always stop just before I become successful at something. It's just I've done it all my life. Um, It has to do with security and it has to do with worthiness, but we can't give up. We are so close. We are so close. And the love that we push out, that will give even more push towards what's happening. It'll really push us forward in things, make things move faster, pick things up. They keep showing me like go-karts, just like it's like Mario Kart, it's like a video game that they're showing me, but they're going around corners. It's these race cars and they're going around this corner, maneuvering, maneuver through this. Thank you. Just maneuver through this. Just go with the flow, in other words. We've got this. We're almost there. Never take you down or never give you up. They've got us. Those were the words in the song. But they've got us. We're protected. We're good. That was just an advertisement about distracted driving. Please listen to that. You know who you are. They're now showing a commercial for One Republic, which is a group. Um, that's what we need to be. We need to be one. We need to be part of the collective individually, of course, through your own actions. You'll know. You'll know what you're supposed to do. Tom Petty's on now. That was just a channeling, by the way. We have to be one, though. We have to be one collective. They reminded me. I didn't close the statement. His Tom Petty playing I Won't Back Down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell and I won't back down. That's what we've got to be. There ain't no easy way out. Things are going to happen that are going to happen, and we'll be okay with it. It needs to happen. We are so close. Oh my gosh. It really feels like a couple of weeks or something. I keep getting something big is going to happen around June-ish, though. I keep getting that, but I think we're about to see something happen or hear information, and we're just going to go, okay, we're in it to win it. When I say that, they're showing me, they're reminding me that not everybody is a soldier. Not everybody is going out there doing what they're doing what they're supposed to do. Some of us are here to push that love, to make things move forward in love. Move forward in love, move forward in love, they're saying. They want me to pull out Michael, Archangel Michael deck. They're also reminding me that everything happens everywhere all at once. It's already resolved. Everything is already resolved. There is nothing to be afraid of. I mean, you're the one that understands your idea of afraid. Some people put fear where it doesn't belong. It doesn't belong here. What's going to happen is going to happen. We're going to be fine. Here comes Billy Joel, the piano man. Immediately, they're bringing me to the easiness of it, the peacefulness of the music. And that's what we're moving into. But they're also showing me that this song, when you listen to the lyrics, it's about these different people that are at the bar, but they're all one. We need to expand that. They're saying we need to expand that. Okay. Find peace where you can find peace. You want me to cut the deck? What you got? A favorable outcome. There you go. Holy cow. That's crazy. I'm telling you, I still get surprised every single time things like that happen. Thank you so much. That really kind of makes me feel like this is the talk before the big stuff hits. I'm filming this, by the way, on the 16th of April. Just to let you know. All right, they're throwing out cards. Take your time. Take your time making this decision. Take the time making the decision of how you want this world to look, what you want this world to be. Think it through. There's a lot to fix, and it all has to do with empathy and caring and love. If we just fix it like that, can you imagine? Let go of the fear now. Yeah, don't be worried. Don't be worried about what's coming up. And again, I mean, it could be anything, right? I mean, it could be just information that's coming out that are making people say, holy cow, we need to fix things. How did it get this bad? The top one? Okay. Make a commitment. Make a commitment to do things of love. Look at the strength in this picture. I love Michael. Oh, a card didn't come out. And look at it. Be gentle with yourself. That goes back to what they first said, right? Take care of yourself too. Don't forget to take care of yourself. You're important, whether you realize it or not. Thank you. Talking this Davy, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. There could be information about the naval ships out there that we haven't been told because we're not being told anything. The waitress is practicing politics. They're reminding me to pull back a little bit there. Okay, thank you. Um, where are we going now? The dogs. We're going to the dogs. That means my Labradorable deck. And if you've been with me for even probably a couple of videos, my Labradorable deck is the feeling with the deck is that it's a peaceful deck, that it's a playful deck. Don't forget to be playful. Don't forget to be playful. The card at the top of the deck here, as I took it out upside down, is the Strength card. We've got more strength than you would think. Just pushing out the love is more strength than you could even fathom. Temperance. First of all, two major arcana, right? Temperance. Be patient. Be patient. Things are going to take a while to put together, but we're going to be breathing. We're going to be able to breathe. Thank you. My God, a third major arcana, the Empress. Oh my gosh, the devil's underneath that. Wow. Yeah, things are going to be shaken up a little bit on all different levels. That's what I'm seeing with the devil that was in reverse. We've already talked about these two cards. And we have the Empress, right? We deserve this. We've worked for this. We've worked our whole lives doing things. We deserve good things. We deserve this push to go through on a spiritual level, is what I mean. By the way, everything here is my opinion, and everything that I do is filtered through me. So take what fits and take what resonates with you and just disregard the rest. And they're reminding me to say for entertainment purposes only. They're pushing me a little bit outside of my comfort zone. And we're all going to be pushed a little bit outside of our comfort zones. All right. I love my crows. I've talked about my crows all the time. They want me to pull out the crow deck. Okay. Counting Crows just came on, and the song is Mr. Jones. Okay. They're starting to throw cards out. I mean, they're from the top to the bottom. This is how they want me to set this up. This usually means like it's really kind of this is coming up. This is a little bit of the past. This is the present. Sometimes they have me put down a third row for the future. And we have the Three of Cups reversed. The Three of Cups reversed. Three of Cups, I'm seeing the people, right? That's what I'm seeing. Well, the dogs, because again, we're all part of the collective, but these dogs are all together. They're working together when they're right side up. They're celebrating. They're celebrating. And again, this is the past position. Upside down, they're not celebrating so much, you know? The Four of Wands upside down, right? This is about celebration again. It's about celebration. But look, 1-1-1-1, right? It looks like 11-11, manifestation. It's time to manifest. It's time to manifest. Decide on the world that you want to decide. And they just showed me in my head again that commitment. Archangel Michael that came out with that commitment card. coming in out of the cold, being there for other people, finding sanctuary. But this is feeling in the cold. I mean, that's a sad little pup. She's limping, she's got the cone of shame, and it's snowing. Poor baby. But she's working her way to sanctuary, right? But again, this is the past feeling out in the cold. They keep reminding me of that because this was initially was upside down, which is, not celebrating and all this. It's not celebrating. Things are about to be, it's coming to the time of things being rebuilt. Because this way, this card for me, he's looking at this castle that's deteriorating. It's supposed to be deteriorating. And that's symbolic of him being broken down, about being broken down. And this is a collective reading, so it's the collective being broken down, feeling all of that extra energy. They're saying pushback. They're calling it pushback, pushback to the love that we're giving. Okay. Well, this was upside down, right? So he's rebuilding. It's coming out of the sorrow. We're starting to come out of the sorrow. Five of Swords. Look at that little guy leaving a mess on the swords. Holy cow. And this card is really about not caring about what other people think. And that hits me two ways. It's not thinking about others, which is still in the present, right? Is we're still not thinking about others the way we should. We're not seeing ourselves as the collective. Thank you. And then we've got this dog looking here at me. So to me, that dog is saying to me the other side of this, not caring what people think, doing what you have to do without worrying about what other people think. And when you say that, it kind of feels like, oh no, there's a time coming where I might have to make this decision. You don't have to make this decision. It'll happen. It'll just happen. The Ace of Pentacles, opportunities, right? Right in the present, we don't have the opportunities. And they're also saying the opportunity will be put in front of you, but others of us aren't getting it yet. Okay, look. Three of Wands reversed. Utilize your gifts and know from foundations castles grow. That's the poem that goes along with this card. We're building the foundation. We can build that castle the way we want to build that castle. And the word castle itself, right? It's just gives a feeling, because I grew up on Disney, it just gives a feeling of, everybody's happy, everybody lives happily ever after. It's that kind of a feeling. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. And there's something that he's looking overseas. Well, obviously things are happening overseas, but he's looking overseas and it just feels like he's watching something. Something's about to happen. The Two of Wands. The Two of Wands. He's got the world in his hands. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. This is the chance to change everything, to make life grow from things that are not connected. Interesting. All right. And why are all these cards upside down? Well, the world does feel upside down right now, doesn't it? Okay, so this is the Hermit reverse. Now, the Hermit straight up is the Hermit. He's all by himself. He's going on a journey by himself. This is in reverse. There are other people involved. We are a collective, and they're saying that recognition is going to come. It might come slower to others, but it's coming. Yeah, look at that. The Queen of Wands. First of all, that's the witchy queen, right? She has the black cat hiding right here. But she's also somebody who takes care of things. And again, feminine energy, they're saying this is the feminine energy that's coming in. The next card, we're moving into better waters. And the Seven of Swords, we're picking up our toys and we're going away. We're moving to a different thing. Things are changing. This is the change. They quickly want me to go to my crow cards. We did have the Captain Crows telling me that. This deck is lovely. Some of the images kind of have a little dark feeling to it, but so do crows, right? Everybody has that sign. The crow is the duality. It's the intelligence and the nurturing and the bonding. Crows will remember a face. And not only will they remember a face, but they'll tell their generations about what this face did, whether it be good or bad. You could have generational crows going after you for, I don't know, whatever they found offensive, I guess. But just know that what they're saying again is that that's the duality. This deck sometimes has a harsh feeling to it, and right now it does not. It has a nature feeling, it has that nurturing feeling, it has that connective feeling. Okay, pat the deck. They want me to just pull them all as they come. The Ace of Cups. This is going to be an emotional time. The Ace of Cups reversed. This is going to be an emotional time. No, of course it is. What's crossing that is the Hermit again, but this time it's straight up. Okay, what they're saying to me is that the Hermit, we are part of the collective, right? Look at, I don't know, they're showing me the connectiveness of the tree, but we are part of the collective, but we do have to go our own. We have to bring our light. See the light over here? We have to bring our light in its own way. And again, we've got another light here. We have the light that the crow's carrying right here, right? He's pushing that out. He's looking at that light, but we are the light. We have to follow ourselves. We have to follow the like put into the collective what we want in the collective. We have to follow that love energy. We have to follow our intuition. This is the time to connect. If to find the connection, not to connect, because we're already connected. It's start noticing the signs. And again, that's if that's what you're supposed to do, it'll happen. Like if you're supposed to recognize it. But we all have the ability, just remember that. Okay, what they want to talk about is the tower upside down. Again, remember I was saying there's going to be a little shakeup. Yeah, the tower upside down is a little shakeup. In the past, we have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles, it's in the past. And what they're acknowledging for me here is that this card is about planting the seeds, but they're saying this, he's not planting the seeds. He's planting bad seeds. He's not planting the seeds, the good seeds. The system, right, was set up to for winners and losers and not for the collective. Ah, the Two of Pentacles reversed. What immediately came to me when I saw this is the infinity symbol. This cycle has been going on forever, but now's the time it's going to go away. Now's the time it's going to change. The near future, which is 2 to 6 months usually, but it can be any time between now and a year from now. Oh, wow. Okay. This is the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups. This is in the future position. This is in the near future position. The Seven of Cups is illusion, delusion, right? It's seeing things that aren't really there. Upside down, things are being brought out. Things are going to be brought out. Again, remember I was talking about information? Yeah, they want me to take this card and put this back. All right. The Seven of Wands reversed. I'm going to look up the poem on this because the Seven of Wands reversed has something to do with, has to do with energy changes. And I want to read it exactly as it is, and I can't pull it together right now. I misspoke right there about the Seven of Wands. I'm thinking of the Five of Wands. But when I went to the card to find the poem, what jumped out at me is you will have something returned. You will have something returned. Your peace of mind. This is what you want, but you feel right now, because this is the card that represents us, we're feeling right now like like things aren't fair. This card here is going to be in the position of how the collective sees each other, how we see each other, the Magician reversed. Because this card is a major arcana, they're telling you this is what they're saying as well. This is what they're seeing as well. They're seeing the manipulation, but things are also being manipulated. that feeling that they just gave me was we've got things in the works. We've got things in the work. Again, already resolved, they're saying. This is in the hopes and dreams, this card here, and it is the Page of Pentacles reversed. I'm getting information coming out, and that we want this information, we want this change to the new beginning, but we're also afraid of it. Remember what we had, now is not the time to fear. Peace is well, all is near. I just heard that. In the position of the outcome, we have the Four of Cups. This is a card about making decisions, and we're going into that time. We don't like this. We don't like this. We don't like this. Let's look at this. Let's look at this cup. People are coming together. People are going to be more involved in the, I don't want to even call it politics, but because it's not going to be looked at that way. It's going to be looked at as, okay, what do we do to take care of the family? It's a council. I always take three right off the top or wherever I'm instructed to clarify the Four of Cups or to add to the narrative that they're showing me is coming. Knight of Cups, right? The deliverer of love. That's the offers of love. That's the proposal night. The love. We're going to be given a lot of love and we're going to be shown a lot of love, they're saying. Yeah. There's going to be a council that's going to be coming in and they've talked about this. I've heard that things are being talked about in such a way. But this really is about listening to other people. It's about getting everybody's input and then making the decision. It's not about one man deciding one thing for everybody. We have the Three of Cups celebration. We will be celebrating. Things are going to be wonderful. And the Lover's card, there are decisions that need to be made and they will be made. But look at, we've had a few good major arcana in this deck, actually throughout the day. But yeah, decisions are going to be made. We're going to build the world that we want to build. They're bringing me to this card here. We're going to compromise. We're going to compromise. That's what the Two of Cups is. I mean, the Two of Pentacles is. We're going to compromise. We're going to make a decision. All right. They're showing me the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man, spiritual changes. This represents to me, like in this, it's not being able to move, feeling stuck, being stuck. And when I questioned that, it's it's not like things are going to happen overnight and you know everything's going to be unicorns and butterflies. All right. They just going to throw a couple at me, they say, because this is probably getting long. Okay, there's absolutely one. Forgiveness heals the forgiver. Forgive yourself, they're saying. Some of you hold back because, I don't know, there's something from the past holding you there. Words are just words. If you don't attach a meaning to them, they just fall. They do want a couple more. They want us to feel the love for them. You have more control than you think, right? They're helping us on the other side. But our decisions that we make now about the type of world that we want, that's a lot of control. And we can do that. We're doing it. You have a spiritual posse, act like it. They've got you. You are not crazy. Okay, thank you. What they're saying there with the you are not crazy is when you hear something and you think you heard it, don't think you were crazy and imagine it. You heard it. What does it mean that you heard it? Like, what is it drawing you to? Lots of times we talk ourselves out of things because somewhere on some level we're a little bit afraid. There is nothing to be afraid of. They're not going to, especially if you're just starting out with things, they're not going to show you horrible things. It's not like that. It's about interpreting the signs that you get, listening more to the feeling when you see the sign. What does that represent to you? That type of a thing. All right. I guess that's it. But you are not crazy. Love you guys.